Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are doing something different. Today I'm gonna be talking about my favorite football sites to buy my shirts from, where I basically buy my shirts from. I'm wearing the Netherlands kit because they play at the moment that the video will be uploaded. They'll play that day. And we're just gonna be talking about my favorite sites to buy and what I recommend buying and where you buy. Wait, basically it's just a little video to help people find football shirts. Let's get straight into this. You won't see me again, you'll just hear my voice. So let's keep going. And the first site I have to talk about is Kidbag, and Kidbag is basically amazing for shirts that are being sold this season. And like shirts from last season, they have a lot, and I mean a lot of shirts. And I'll be honest, I personally don't really use them because if I buy shirts from this season, I basically just buy it from like the manufacturer or the club itself. So I just don't really think that this site is worth it, but sometimes you can find like a couple of sales like this one, a Hakimi Paris Saint-Germain shirt. So with a bit of a sale on top of it. And basically that's just the reason why I want to say this is a good site to use, because I mean it's just shirts from this season are sometimes a bit weird, like to see the prices of, because I don't want to pay €100 just for a shirt without even a name or number on the back. But sometimes you can find a good shirt here for a decent price. And this is my favorite site of all time. It's classic football shirts. I mean, I think every single video about buying football shirts has something to do with classic football shirts. They have so many beautiful shirts, and I'll just say it, I personally think that like things like this, £25 for this Leverkusen shirt. I think this Leverkusen shirt is absolutely stunning. I think it's a beautiful shirt. So I don't think £25 is a bad price. I genuinely think this is really good. I also think this is where like mystery shirt companies get their shirts from, basically like at this type of price from classic football shirts. They have a lot of shirts from this season and last season. They basically have a clearance. They also have they have so many, and there's a daily drop of football shirts, which is insane to me. Like there's so many shirts just being put onto the site within seconds. As you can see at like let's just pick some random shirt, like this Barcelona shirt. That's from the time that Maradona was playing. So that's insane to me that they have one. Oh, they have another one. And yeah, their shirts are just, they have so many good shirts, and they like for retro/vintage shirts, this is the best possibility in my opinion. This is just the best site you can use. You can search for players and you can find their shirts, basically. Like they've got this Messi Argentina shirt from this World Cup, and I personally wanted to buy the shirt before the World Cup started because I think it looked great, but I didn't really want to buy a shirt from a different country before, so I didn't. But now I have bought it from Classic Football Shirts for genuinely a pretty good price, in my opinion. I think the price is insanely well. You can also search for clubs. So if you go to the Premier League, for example, you can pick Man United and you can just find like thousands of Man United shirts. I don't even understand how they have so many shirts per club, basically. And they have so many. And that's just the best part of it, in my opinion. I think the best part of classic football shirts is that they have so many shirts, and this is one of my favorite parts. It's the clearance section where you can just find shirts for underneath £25, which, like, in my opinion, these prices are great. Like, you can find any shirts. Like, I'm just searching for my size here, and this Derby County shirt is just insane to me. Like, £25 for this shirt, even though it's Derby County. I know they aren't in a big league or anything, but it's still like a really good price for a really good looking shirt. And something that just, I like that about it. I like that, like, if you want to have a mystery shirt competition with your friends, just let everyone put like 25 pounds into the mixer instead of 40 that you usually have to pay to buy a real mystery shirt, and just let anybody else pay for the shirt. So look at this shirt. I don't even know where it's from. Raja Club Athletic. I don't know where it's from, but it's a gorgeous shirt. Like, you wouldn't find it if you were looking at Adidas, for example. It's from Morocco, which like I would never have known. And that's something that I also really like. And I'm an Ajax fan, and I know that there's one thing on the side that I love, and that's this player-worn training suit from Litmanen. And I would buy it if I had the money for it. But yeah, it's a bit expensive, £400. That's the only thing I think about classic football shirts. Like, you know you're getting a real football shirt, but because of it, and because they have to pay like a lot of employees, the shirts are pretty expensive if you buy like a retro shirt. For example, that shirt on the right there, I found that in Brussels for like £35. And this shirt where I'm on right now, I found that for €100 in a shop that, I mean, there will be a video about. Like, I went to a shop where they had it was basically classic football shirts, but in the Netherlands. So there will be a video about that, but it was like half the price for the exact same shirt, basically. And that's the only thing I really don't like about classic football shirts. That's the only part that I think is a bit weird. Like, they have a lot of shirts from this season as well, which I think is great. But once again, I wouldn't buy anything from a site like this if you can buy them from the actual club. But they have a lot of options, and that's just why I love classic football shirts. So let's keep going. I'm gonna quickly go over the Legends. You can find a Legends shirt. Like, they have name printed shirts that they think are legends, and then they'll just use them, basically. I really like how much they have, and that's just it. I'm gonna keep going to the next side because I've talked too much about classic football shirts. Next up is welovefootballshirts.com, and this is, I think it's a Dutch site, but it will deliver for like around the world. And I have to say that this site is pretty insane as well. It's basically classic football shirts, but just a bit dimmed down. Like, you can find like this Volendam signed shirt from a few seasons ago. This gorgeous shirt from Club Leon. I don't remember what it was for, but I know that there's a couple of shirts from a couple of clubs. That was just an event, basically. Was it the Day of the Dead? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't remember. But like these shirts, for example, €25 are a good price for these. I think they're kid sizes, so I won't go into them that much. But what I think this site is really, really good for, so voice crack, is signed shirts. For example, this Frenkie de Jong Barcelona signed shirt. It's a player version, €400. I mean, it's expensive, but it's a signed Frenkie de Jong shirt. So signed shirts are always more expensive, and worn shirts as well. And I think that this site is basically really good for signed shirts. Like, they have a lot of signed shirts. They also have a lot of scarves and fan items, which I think is great. And they have shirts from all over the world, which is also fun. Like, for example, the Club Leon shirt, the Boca Juniors shirt. There's a lot of shirts, basically. You can see here, these are all their signed shirts. They got a Pires signed shirt. They got an Abidal signed shirt. And I know that this one's real because I think they got it from Abidal himself, which is like insane. And I mean, the price is a lot. But Abidal is also an amazing footballer, was also an amazing footballer. So I do kind of understand that. Roberto Carlos and a Bazour signed shirt. Like, these are just a few players that I know. They got a Litmanen signed shirt, basically the same price as the Frenkie de Jong shirt. And I would definitely buy it once again if I had the money for it. But yeah, if you want to buy signed shirt, I definitely recommend this site, because I personally think it's just a really good site for that. Next up on the list is Retro Football Store. Is the Retro Football Shirt Store. It's like, this is basically one of the sites where you can actually buy so many good shirts, but you just have to be on time. Because something that is amazing about this site is, look at all these shirts. These are amazing, right? If you scroll down a bit, you find this Batistuta Fiorentina shirt, which is insane, but it's already sold. So that's the only part of this site that I really don't like. They don't delete the items that are sold. So you can scroll down and you can just see a shirt like this Inter Milan shirt and think, oh wow, I want that. And if you scroll down, it just says sold out. So that's the only part I don't like, but they do have a lot of really nice shirts. Look at this Inter Milan shirt from 1991-92 in a large. I mean, it's an amazing shirt, so let's be honest. This is one of Inter Milan's best designs. And they have a lot of shirts like this. Like, they have a lot of vintage shirts that everybody wants in their collection, basically. For example, this Dortmund shirt, once again, out of stock because people already bought it. Things like that, but I really like this site and I think it's great. They also drop like new shirts quite often. This Frankfurt shirt is also really nice. And I just wanted to like give it a bit of a spotlight. I know there isn't a lot of people who watch my channel, but if you buy football shirts, I think these sites are definitely worth checking out. And one site else that I think is amazing for match worn shirts is this Football and Vintage Amsterdam store. And it's Dutch, as the name clearly says, but look at the items they have. A signed and worn Frank de Boer Ajax shirt. A match worn Inter Milan shirt from their prime. A match worn / issued shirt by Totti with a signature. A match worn 1989 Ajax shirt, away shirt. They got a match worn Barcelona shirt from the time when Maradona was playing there. And like, they just have so many match worn shirts, and they do have like a couple of normal shirts between them, but I personally really like to look at the match worn shirts between these, because I think they have an awful lot of match worn shirts or signed shirts on this site, and I do think that is the best part of this Football plus Vintage Amsterdam site. It's insane how many shirts they have, and I just wanted to quickly point it out for anyone who wants to buy match worn shirts. And now the last site that I'm gonna say to you guys is Eminem Direct. And even though you already probably knew of this site because it's pretty big, basically I don't really recommend it, because even though the prices are insane, you can pay like 10 euros for a football shirt on this site sometimes, I do think that it's people love this site so much that you have to be there really quick to buy a shirt in your size, because on this site I can't find any football shirt in my size, basically. So that's why I don't really use it, because I have a pretty common shirt size. So people will definitely quickly buy it. If you're a bit smaller, I would definitely recommend Eminem Direct, because look at these shirts. These are insane. They look all right, let's be honest, but the prices are insane. Like 17 euros for the Gladbach shirt is absolutely stunning. They got the Dortmund Puma template, which I don't like, but you can still buy it for 21 euros, which is still really good. So I'll just say it, if you like good prices and you're a bit smaller, definitely use M&M Direct. And that's going to be it for today, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And let me know what type of content I should make next, because I'm thinking about doing more in real life stuff. And I mean, this isn't really real life, but I'm thinking about it. So let me know what I should do, and I'll see you around. Goodbye.